Foodsmart's Cooking in Bulk video, where you will learn how to cook it once and eat it twice. First, let's talk about freezing fresh fruit. Here I've got a sheet pan and some cut berries that are starting to go bad, and I don't want to waste them, so I'm going to put them in the freezer to use for smoothies and to put on top of yogurt and desserts. So we arrange the berries and put them in the freezer. Make sure you lay them flat so they don't roll into the corner and clump up. That makes it a lot harder to put them in the Ziploc bag when you're done. So here you can see they're all frozen, ready to go. I happen to have some reusable bags, so I'm going to use those. And I always make sure to label them just so I know how long things have been in the freezer and what they are. So here we're putting the berries into the zip top bag. And now they're ready to go back into the freezer to use when you need them. Okay, next let's talk about freezing soups and sauces. This is one of my favorites. So here I've got some chili that we had for dinner. Nobody's interested in eating it anymore, so I want to make sure and freeze it. So the way I like to do soups and sauces is I get a tall measuring cup and label a zip top bag and put it inside. So this makes it much easier to ladle the liquid into the bag without it spilling all over the place. So here I've got a measuring cup. You can also use a ladle. And just gently ladle it into the zip top bag until you get to the top. And when you've put all the liquid into the bag, you can pull it out of the measuring cup carefully. And then I like to grab the corners, pull it out, and then lay it flat just to make sure that I get all of the air out of the bag, so that way it lays nice and flat and you can stack them on top of one another. Now it's ready to go into the freezer to be reheated on busy weeknights. All right, next let's talk about freezing grains. Always have some of those left over in the fridge. So here's some from a stir fry I made a few nights ago. I'm going to spread it into an even layer, making it easier for me to get it into the Ziploc bag and pop it in the freezer to use when I need it. Okay, so here's a really easy way to cook leftover grains. I've got some garlic sauteing in a skillet here. And here's my leftover frozen grains. Just pop it right into the skillet. And I'll use a wooden spoon here just to break up any of the frozen pieces that are in the Ziploc bag, just to make sure that everything's getting browned evenly in the skillet. So let this hang out for just a couple minutes. Sometimes I like to add a little bit of water to the pan. That helps get things moving, steams the grains a little bit, and makes them cook just a little bit faster. Plus, you don't want the grains to burn while they're warming up. And I'll add anything from some frozen chopped spinach to leftover roasted vegetables. It's just a really easy side dish to bring to the table with minimal effort on a weeknight. Thanks so much for watching our Cooking in Bulk video. Hope it's given you some inspiration to cook it once and serve it twice. Thanks so much for watching.